No Love Songs on the RTM Radio Network.
Thank y'all for coming. I'm just so proud to be here. I'll do my best to take your requests, but let me make this perfectly clear. I won't be singing any love songs not tonight, 'cause my heart's been broken one too many times. I don't feel like crying. That's the reason why you won't be hearing any love songs from me tonight. We're gonna do a little drinking. We can party all night long. I can sing a little wailing, and some old Bo Seaface songs. Might do a little rock and roll music, pick out some rhythm and blues. We're here to have a good time, but if it's alright for you, I won't be singing any love songs not tonight, 'cause my heart's been broken one too many times. I don't feel like crying. That's the reason why you won't be hearing any love songs from me tonight. Slow dance, I'm afraid you're out of luck. Won't be getting sentimental. We're here to crank it up, so no keeper up the stars. No, I swear, you know I do, 'cause I don't, she don't, we're through. I won't be singing any love songs, not tonight, 'cause my heart's been broken one too many times. I don't feel like crying. That's the reason why you won't be hearing any love songs from me tonight. Won't be hearing any love songs, not from me tonight.
Yankee and the Brits in the RTM Radio Network over here, going right on 8 o'clock, 7:59. Shelby Lee Lowe, No Love Songs. What a cool tune. Shelby, that's an awesome song.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate that.
How'd you come up with that?
Well, I wrote that one several years ago with a friend of mine down in Shelbyville, Tennessee, named Daniel Kleindenz. And I just wanted to write a kind of a honky-tonk country song, and we messed around for a little bit, and that's what we came up with.
Well, it sounds okay to me. No Love Songs, the better.
Thank you.
Hey, girls, just ladies in the chat room, just listen to his accent. Come on, talk to us. Just recite the phone book.
It's awesome.
So what's going on? What are you into? Anything exciting? Got something good going on tonight?
Tonight's one of the rare nights I have off. The wintertime slows down a little bit, but I just released a brand new album in August, and I've been touring and promoting that and doing some radio spots for it. And I've been writing towards my next album and playing shows.
Sounds like a busy little man.
Yeah, I try to stay pretty busy. Keeps me out of trouble.
So you're just a young buck then, huh?
I'm fairly young. I'm getting older and older.
Hey, easy there. How long you been into music?
My first time to ever really sing in front of a crowd of people was my senior year of high school when I was 17 years old. On a dare. I got dared to sing in front of my high school, and I sang a Tracy Lawrence tune, and I kind of started pursuing music ever since then. I went to college at Middle Tennessee State, got a music business degree. I started picking up guitar and writing songs, and started a band and playing shows, and the rest is history.
How'd it feel standing up there for the first time playing in front of all those girls from your school?
I was a little bit nervous, but I actually got talked into it by a group of girls. So, they thought it'd be super sweet, and they said, "Oh yeah, we'll love it if you do that." So that kind of was an added bonus, I guess.
Isn't that funny how they have all that power over a man?
They have all the power. Women have all the power.
I don't. I've never had power over a man. I'd love to have power over a man. Just
You got
one
more
day.
power over men than you think.
I do not.
Me in particular.
Well, that's because I've got a whip and I'm cracking it every 5 minutes.
Some of your YouTube songs sound awesome, man. The sound is great on those. You record those in a nice studio somewhere, or do you have your own?
Well, I do record in a studio in Nashville for demos and things of that nature. When it comes to my YouTube videos and some of the stuff on Facebook, honestly, some of the stuff I've used is just from a cell phone or different spots, friends' houses, and places of that nature.
I know we played Someday, and that's got great sound to it. It sounds fantastic.
Thank you.
What that song, I Don't Want to Live That Long, what's the story behind that?
I'm sure you guys have heard of Eric Church, right?
Oh, of course.
Well, Eric Church has a couple of band members. One of them is his name is Jeff Hyde. He plays banjo, and he's kind of an auxiliary player. And Driver Williams is a young lead guitar player for Eric Church. They co-wrote a song with a friend of mine named Aaron Enderlin, who is a very well-respected songwriter and artist in Nashville. And she pitched me this song because I told her I was looking for, some really good material for my album. And she played me this song, and the demo just blew me away. And I thought it was a really cool country song, and it said what I wanted to say. So I decided to cut it and put it on my album.
I think that's the way I feel about it too. It's got makes a lot of sense, as far as us old school people go, anyways.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think you struck a note with the older generation, if anything.
Well, good. That's kind of how I feel. I think my music. I guess I'm an old soul a little bit in that aspect. I feel like the older country music, the older generation, kind of had it going on a little bit better.
Absolutely. That's the real music right there.
That's what I'm saying.
We were having a little fun with your double wide song too. Donna was making a joke online there about.
Someone in the chat room was asking, where did you find him? They was asking where we found you, and I said, I found him in the reduced bin in Walmart.
And then we heard you singing in the song about Walmart, and we had a good laugh over that.
Oh yeah, you could have very well found me.
So we're gonna
at Walmart.
We're gonna take you back and see if we can get our money back when we're done.
Snap!
Let me ask you about this Country Boy Swagger.
Country Boy Swagger. That's an older tune too. I wrote that one. Daniel Kleindance. He's actually producer on my new record, and. Honestly, I think I was just messing around and dropped D, and somehow I was thinking about, Merle Haggard and rhymes with swagger. And we wrote a song called Country Boy Swagger.
You write a lot of your own music?
Most of, my album, my new album, it has 2 songs off of it were written by other people. One of them's a cover, of course, of Bill Withers. But, and then the other ones, I don't want to live that long. The rest of them were co-written by myself and some of my friends in Nashville.
They sound great. How long you been writing? Since you started?
Since I was about 21 years old. I say that's when I really got into songwriting.
Where do you get inspiration for some of this stuff? Has it just come to you naturally?
Well, I might be driving down the road or jump in the shower and an idea will pop in my head, or I might be having dinner with a group of people and somebody will say a catchphrase or something, and it makes me think, wow, that should be a song.
Well, there's a lot of that going on.
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes people don't know when to stop.
That's right.
What do you do for excitement? I know you said you got a Ford pickup. That's a good start right there.
Yes, sir.
I knew you'd
All right, I got to ask
that.
you, because I ask every cowboy I ask this. You got a 4-wheel drive?
It's not a 4-wheel drive. It's a straight 6 Ford F-150 95, old beat up rust bucket. But I love it to death. It gets the job done.
I'll tell you what, man, I don't know what it is with you guys. You rednecks are letting me down, man. Lance Stinson bought himself a brand new 4-wheel drive truck. His wife wouldn't even let him get it dirty.
I know, man. You know what? I'm pretty sure I can borrow Lance's sometime if I need his, though.
Don't let his wife find out.
I won't let her find out.
Yeah, man, I'd love to get out there in the mud and play around. I haven't done that since I was probably your age or so. Boy, I miss that.
that is a good time. There's a lot of that around where I live.
What else you do? You do anything? Any kind of woodworking or anything like that?
Well, I guess my hobbies include just sold a couple spotted saddle horses. We like to trail ride around here, ride horses.
Oh, nice.
So we sold them, so we're in the process of looking for some more. So we like to ride horses. Love to watch football. I don't have a whole lot of time for a whole lot of hobbies. Most of my free time is writing songs or just running around playing music.
Well, don't let it consume you. Make sure you keep having yourself some fun too. That's what keeps.
Oh yes, sir.
That's what keeps the spirit up.
That's right.
So, what else do you like to do? There must be something else going on. You like? Do you like all the traveling that goes with it?
I tell you what, I do enjoy the traveling until I'm broke down somewhere on the side of the road. Honestly, it's one of my favorite parts because I love being able to go to different locations, different states. I've got to go to Wyoming, North Dakota, South Dakota, all the way to Savannah, Georgia, just some of the most beautiful towns I've ever seen. So it's a good time. It's places that I would, if I wasn't playing music and I didn't have an excuse to go, I'd probably never get to go unless I just made my mind up and went. So it's a good experience for me to get to travel and see new places and meet new people. I've made a lot of friends out there on the road.
Yeah, that was one of the best things about truck driving. I got to go places I'd have never seen if I hadn't done it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, geez, I just had a question. Go ahead. I can't.
So you're listening to Elton John tonight, are you?
Well, actually, Leonard Skinner's playing right now.
Ah.
Really? Wow, what is that?
I know. Yeah, nothing against Elton John, but Leonard Skinner is a little bit more my taste. I appreciate both.
What the hell made you say Elton John?
Because earlier when he came on the phone, Elton John was playing in the background. I said, "Is somebody singing?"
I'm at a Chili's restaurant, and they're playing some 70s music over their speakers, over the intercom.
Oh, Lord. What do you like? You like a lot of good country food? A lot of greasy stuff?
I love food, period. There's not a whole lot of stuff I won't eat. I have to run a lot to keep from being really big because I love to eat.
Well, as you can tell, Donna's from Britain, and I can't get her to eat any country food. No greasy chicken.
No way.
Won't have any grease gravy or none of that good home
Hell
cooking
no.
stuff. No biscuits.
You need some chocolate gravy in your life and some turnip greens and some biscuits.
Wait, stop. Did you say chocolate gravy?
Chocolate gravy, yes.
Chocolate gravy? I'm all game for that.
I'm telling you, it's something. It's something else. You need to try it.
Chocolate gravy? I've never even heard of that.
Chocolate gravy. Oh, baby. And what's the other things?
Oh, just Southern food. Just some fried chicken.
Yes, sir.
There's no shortage of good old Southern food around here.
I'm going to have to bring her over there to Tennessee and let her get some real eating in her.
Absolutely. We got it.
She's cracking me up. You can see the look on her face.
Yeah, I'm like gagging over here. Apart from the chocolate gravy, I mean, it's got chocolate in it. It must be good for you, right?
It's good for your heart.
Yeah, releases happy hormones, chocolate.
That's right. Just like having gravy made out of grease. It's the best there is.
Hey,
That's good, too.
Maybe it's just saying it's made out of chocolate, but it's really made out of grease. I know what you guys are up to over here.
It's been impossible trying to break a Brit into American food.
Oh, I figured you'd love it because I don't know. I've heard American food. We got a wide range of stuff from. I mean, we've got pretty good Mexican food here, and it's a little bit of a mixture of everything, I guess, here in America.
You gonna get down Texas way anytime?
I'm working on it. I really want to. I got some really good friends from eastern and central Texas, and my guitar player is from Lubbock, Texas. And I've heard great things about the state, and apparently people down there like them some real traditional country music, so I think I'd fit right in.
Yeah, we sure do. You get down this way, man. You let us know. We'll get you in here, and we'll have you come on live.
Absolutely. What part of Texas are y'all in?
North Texas. I don't know if you can look it up. Look up Sherman, Texas, and we're east of there about 15 minutes.
I've heard of Sherman.
Yeah, we're not too far from there. About Bells, Texas, actually, is where we were out here. I was trying to move out in the middle of nowhere, but I couldn't find nowhere anymore. It's all gone, so I took the best I could.
Oh, no. Well, if anybody down there has any hookups in Texas, any good places to play at, y'all let us know, and I'll contact them, and I'll work it out.
Oh, Denison has a great music system going on, and
Yes.
of course Austin. You get to Austin, man, they'll suck you right up down there.
I'm all for it. Now, Texas is a good little haul from where I live, so I have to make sure I make a good little round and go to Oklahoma
Yes.
and
Bring me some chocolate gravy.
I don't know how to make it. I just know how to eat it, but I can talk to some of my people and see what I can do.
Yes, you talk to your people.
All right.
And get on to my people.
Oh, jeez. Well, it's nice of you to take a little time, man, to spend with us, because we've been dying to find out who you are and what you're all about. This music is just totally awesome.
Absolutely. I appreciate y'all playing my stuff and getting the word out about me. You know, for an artist like myself, any kind of promotion I can get with folks like y'all, it really does help out.
Do you have a permanent band, or do you have just separate people play wherever you go?
Well, I've got a permanent guitar player and drummer, but I'm actually looking to hire a new bass player here shortly. So I've been using people from Nashville to play bass, but if I go on a good long tour, hopefully I'll have a bass player before then.
Who's your lead guitar player?
Lead guitar player is a boy from Lubbock, Texas. His name is Tyler Westbrook, and he grew up playing rock and roll music mostly. So he's really come into his own playing country music. He's a good guy too.
Well, if that's who I hear playing, yeah, he sounds like he's got it nailed down. Who's your drummer?
Drummer, his name is Brian Betts, and he is a Tennessee boy like myself. Grew up in Middle Tennessee, and he's been playing with me the longest for 2 or 3 years now. We've gone on tours, 6-week tours, and we've seen some crazy stuff together. So he's a trooper, that's for sure.
Who else you got now?
Well, most of the time when I'm playing out, I travel as a 4-piece band with myself playing acoustic and a lead guitar and bass and drums. But if the occasion calls for it, I'll usually hire a steel guitar player and maybe somebody to play some keyboard.
You have any backup singers?
My guitar player, he sings background vocals.
Don't have any girls that travel with you?
No. But, if there's any girls out there listening that want to go on the road with us, just let us know.
All right, the other question, you married?
I am not.
Oh, how'd you manage that?
I've been very careful.
He's been smart, unlike you, husband.
Very smart.
The lad's got brains.
Where'd you go to school, in Shelby? Shelbyville?
I went to school in Cornersville, which is in Marshall County, Tennessee. And I went to college at Middle Tennessee State in Murfreesboro, Tennessee.
Well, you better be thanking your teachers for your graduation, because I'll tell you what, they taught you well. You're a pretty smart man.
Well, thank you.
Because he's not married.
Yep.
Hey, what's your future plans?
Well, my future plans is to continue playing music to as many people as I can, and keep on recording music and seeing how much money and how well I can do with that. If I can make enough to live on and pay my bills and work up a pretty good following and play music for a living, I'll be doing all right.
So are you playing pretty much local right now, or are you out and about?
Well, this next month I've got shows in Nashville and Middle Tennessee and Georgia. So I play a lot in the Southeast region, but I have played in the Midwest and out West. I'm looking to expand on that.
Have you been down Florida way at all?
I have. I love Florida.
How are they? Are they receptive to country music around there?
They have been. When I played there, they were pretty receptive. So it depends on what place you go to, but everyone's been pretty good to me so far.
Listener in the chat room says, ask you about Union Hill, Tennessee, about the moonshine.
Now, I believe that's where I believe Union Hill is where that guy that has the bar in Deadwood, South Dakota, is from. I believe that's the moonshine they're talking about.
That I don't know, but I've had my share of moonshine, and that's all.
Tennessee makes a good moonshine. I'll just say that much.
Yeah, that's what my head said, too, until the next morning.
It don't take long on moonshine to get you tore up.
No, sir, it does not. I'll tell you what, I avoid that like the plague now. I did that when I was younger than you. I learned what it was all about, and I said, no more of that.
Oh, yeah. Been there, done that.
No gasoline down this guy's gut. Ain't going to happen. Well, anything else you want to add there, wife?
No, but do come back on with us anytime you want. It's got our number.
You've got a Facebook page, right?
Yes, sir. Yeah, my Facebook page is Shelby Lee Lowe, Shelby like the Mustang, and Lee like the General, and Lowe is my last name. If you type that in on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, that's where you can find me.
Now you can say Lowe like the lumber store.
Lowe like Lowe's Home Improvement. That's right.
That's it, without the S. Let's make it
That's
more
right.
complicated.
Exactly.
And you got a website too?
Yes, sir. ShelbyLeeLowe.com.
Now, on your website, do you list the places you're going to be playing?
I sure do. I got tour dates on there. I also have a link to my merchandise. I got T-shirts, CDs, and anybody that wants any of that stuff can go on there and check it out.
And I suppose all that's on Facebook too.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Well, thank you guys so much.
Hey, before we let you go, I got a couple questions I want to ask you.
Sure.
You got time?
I do.
All right. What's your favorite word?
Favorite word?
Doesn't
Tennessee.
matter. You can say whatever you want. Doesn't make any difference. You're on the air.
Tennessee.
And what's your least favorite word?
Alabama. Just kidding.
We just
Just
played.
kidding. I love Alabama.
We just played a Roll Tide song. You're in trouble.
Oh no, I got a bunch of friends in Alabama, but least favorite word, hate.
What turns you on?
Oh, you're gonna get me in trouble.
You're not married. You're safe.
That's right. What turns me on? A good personality and even better body.
What turns you off?
Ooh, probably smoking cigarettes.
What sound do you love?
Hank Williams record.
What sound do you hate?
We're getting in trouble again.
People.
A Florida Georgia Line record. Just kidding. Those guys are great too. Sound I hate. I hate the sound of nails on a chalkboard.
There, that'll do it. What's your favorite curse word?
Favorite curse word? Oh, the F word. By far.
What was it?
The F word.
Oh, you can say fuck if you want to. That's fine, unless you're where you can't.
In that case, the fuck word.
There you go. 3 more questions. We'll cut you out of here. What profession other than your own would you like to attempt?
Other than my own, well, tell you what, being a professional football player seems pretty cool. Or I don't know. I think I'd make a good coach, or a good. I think I could be a pretty good retail manager.
What profession would you not like to do?
Well, I definitely don't want to be a cook. I definitely don't want to be a baseball umpire. And,
Just likes to eat it.
I like to eat. I don't want to be behind it. I wouldn't want to be a cop these days either. I feel like that's just a job that, I respect them, but darn.
Yeah, I understand.
That's a tough gig these days.
And a final question. If heaven exists, what would you like to hear God say when you arrive at the pearly gates?
Let's see here. Welcome, son. I think you know these people. And then, my grandparents and, all my family shows up and welcomes me in. That seems like a pretty good way to enter.
I'd say, and then to be surrounded by Hank and Hank Jr. and the list goes on, right?
I think you'd
the possum?
really say, God, are you going to cook for me?
That'd be good too.
All right, that's it, man. I can't thank you enough for spending a little time with us, letting us kind of find out who you are and what you're all about. And Godspeed, and hope everything works out for you, man. Look us up when you get to Texas.
Yes, sir. Absolutely. Thank y'all for playing my music. Y'all keep it up, and I'll be on here again one of these days.
You bet.
Yes.
All right. Thank y'all.
Thank you, Shelby. Appreciate it.
Bye.
It's more than music. More than music. It's a state of mind.
Don't stop. Let's go.
It's a way of life. And there's nobody that throws down country better than this.
On the RTM Radio Network.
One more from Shelby Lee, and get back to your requests. Slow dancing. Miranda Man and Donna.
Just another night, you and me hanging like we had so many times before. There was nowhere to go and nothing to do, so we listened to the radio. I took you by the hand, and we were slow dancing to Alan Jackson alone in your living room. And the first time that I realized how I really felt about you, we were slow dancing. Suddenly, everything changed in that room in the blink of an eye. With your hand in my hand, your head on my shoulder, I could feel your heart next to mine. In a moment there, I knew was the start of something new. We were slow dancing to Alan Jackson alone in your living room. And the first time that I realized how I really felt about you, we were slow dancing. We were slow dancing to Alan Jackson alone in your living room. And the first time that I realized how I really felt about you, we were slow dancing. Slow dancing. Slow dancing.
Yankee and the Brits,